What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again. We got ourselves the next Hall of Heroes event update for you all today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Once a month, everyone's Comptos gives us that opportunity to collect a 4-star, natural 4-star unit out there. And this time around, it's going to be the Dark element. It is Bering, the Kobold Bomber. This is kind of what we were guessing because of that recent sneak peek that they put out there. So I'm definitely excited to bring this one out to you guys today. This is going to be going on from December 9th to December 12th. We're going to have 3 days and 3 days only, guys, to get 50 pieces so we can summon this natural 4-star unit. But I definitely want to make the argument today to summon more than one, as we'll get into that here in a little bit. So as always, this unit, we're definitely going to be jumping on it, getting to it, and be in a battle, right? Let's take a look at this particular unit because this is definitely one to watch here. Bering, the Dark Kobold Bomber. Okay, so first skill, just a regular attack with a bomb, but the damage increases by 15% for each harmful effect on the enemy. Great multiplayer. I definitely am a big fan of this skill. Second one, multi-firecracker. An AoE attacking 3 times and given a 25% chance to deal continuous damage and block beneficial effects. An AoE that's providing 2 beneficial effects, I do like that. I'll take that. Any kind of beneficial effects or debuffs on a unit is great, even though they may not be the fan favorite. Let's go with it. I'll take it. Okay. Last but not least, this is the bread and butter unit. This is why I think it's so unique to have, and I really do feel like some people are definitely going to make arrangements to build it. This skill is another AoE that's going to be denying the usage of all skills with cooldowns for 2 turns. So what this means is that it'll essentially silence your main skills, allowing you only to use your first skill, which essentially takes away all the top end units' game-changing abilities. Okay, so when I think about how the meta is, how it kind of evolved and such, we got that stage of the people that are into the mid to late game that are utilizing those combinations of will runes with regards to their teams. But of course, in that particular mix of mid to late game, and even more so you see it in the late to end game, you see people kind of straying away from the will runes and using a combination of high resistance and Nemesis runes. They're utilizing the Nemesis runes to go ahead and cut in between those those 2 attackers and essentially do what they try to do, whether it's a buff removal, whether it's a heal, a group heal, anything that they can do to essentially keep their arena defense alive. That is what those Nemesis runes are doing. So it looks like now that Taurus has given us all the opportunity to get this unit, all of us are going to have the opportunity to have essentially a Nemesis counter, right? So, depending on what you're trying to do with the AO, you can run a speed booster or a buff remover. Galleon goes next, and then with regards to your 2 AoE DPSs, Bering is going to be the first one to go. You want Bering to go out of your first 2 DPSs. Why? Because you want that silence to kick in. With regards to those skills. Now, take note that it is a 100% activation rate, but again, it can be resisted. And due to the fact that these Nemesis trap kind of ADs are not just running Nemesis runes, but they are definitely running, high resistance rune, there is a possibility that it can prevent it. But that being said, the fact that you have now an opportunity to counter those Nemesis runes gives people more of a wide variety of combinations that they can utilize to get this done. Now, let's not forget the fact that this is a Dark Element unit, so it really doesn't matter who you're going up against an opponent. This is going to be very, very unique in nature. You don't have to worry about trying to balance your 2 units of different elements so that you can cover all bases with regards to what you see on the arena defense. Okay, could we make an argument for this on the Guild Wars side? Sure, you could, but I think on the Guild War offense side, because of the fact that it's reduced in units, you're not going to have as many options. I mean, sure, you can run like a Galleon and 2 DPSs with one of them being Bering. You're going to be running like a shield will combo. You can be able to utilize it as such. But again, most of the people that are running certain traps or whatnot, you're going to see that a lot more so on the arena side. But that being said, it is an option for you. So with regards to this unit here, all the particular Kobold Bombers, you're looking at anywhere from 11 to 13 skillups depending on the unit. But of course, this is not just one to talk about here. We definitely want to bring up one of the main reasons why we want to get more than one, and that's because this particular unit monster has out of the 5 elements has 3 of them that are providing you a bombing type of unit. Okay, obviously the fan favorite out of the main 3 elements here, Malaka. You have yourself the same skill, the Firecracker, the Time Bomb, which is what we're talking about, and then the Ice Bomb that is an AoE that decreases the attack power and defense, okay? we got the Win-Win Taurus. Same skill, and then its unique skill is going to be able to do an AoE that reduces the cooldown time for 1 turn. And then last but not least, if you are fortunate enough to have a Dover, congratulations to you. It has that time bomb once again, and then this one is unique because it has a decreasing AoE attack bar in addition to being able to stun the enemy. So this is one that definitely gets utilized a lot in the TOA side. The Hall of Heroes side, you have multiple ways of stunning the opponent, not just with the third skill, but a stun over time when those bombs go off if you don't kill the unit, right away. So really, really fun unit. If you have a Dover, this is definitely a great opportunity for you to get it done. Now, biggest tip that I can offer you guys today, okay, when you get these skill ups, make sure that you skill up your unit. If you haven't awakened it already, make sure that when you skill up these units, do not awaken the unit prior to skilling them up. And the reason why is, guys, those 3 units that you see right here, you notice here they have 2 main skills. All 3 of them gain their 3rd skill when you go ahead and awaken them. So that is extremely important because you want to have the best chance of skilling up the skill that you're trying to go for, which is the 2-turn, sorry, not the 2-turn, but the time bomb for all these. Now, of course, down the road, we can make an argument for the 3rd skill of Malaka or Kobold Bomber to get it done. But of course, the bombing aspect of these units is the most important. We definitely want to skill that one up the most, or that's going to be the most important. Once you get those skilled up, you can go ahead and awaken the units so you can skill up the rest of the units, just in case you don't have enough fodder. Obviously, if you're farming up, a ton of fodder for this weekend, you're not going to be worried about that, so just get it done. But if you are limited on time to do these this Hall of Heroes, make sure you get it done. Okay, so where can this one be used? This can be used in a multitude of ways. Okay, so let's talk about. We've already talked about arena defense. We've already talked about the PvP side. Not arena defense. Sorry, arena offense, guild war offense, depending on your composition. But this also could be used as a PvE unit. Okay, we have 2 AOE's. And of course, 2 AoEs that are dealing both damage means that this has a potential of going with a despair set if you want to, because of the fact that it has the despair set and also that opportunity on the 3rd skill to cool down, silence the opponent. This is a great choice for TOA. This is a great choice for even a future Hall of Heroes because again, all these particular units that we see in each and every stage, some of these stages are exceptionally hard because of the fact that they have 2 units that kind of coincide with one another with regards to the kits that they bring. So being able to have that one of the first turns and silence the opponent, and even if you miss the silent, being able to proc that stun with the despair set is going to allow you to lock him down and get the job done. Because of the fact that it is that dark element, then you're going to not have to worry about each particular stage being able to cover all elements that you could take down. So I'm a big fan of that. Now, of course, the leader skill on these are not the greatest. They're a 50% attack accuracy increase, but only for that element. A lot of people generally do what they got to do on the rune wise to get those accuracy stats, but of course if you can't make those the stat requirements, then you can obviously run the leader skill if you so choose. I find that most people get the accuracy on the rune size, but at least you guys got an option at the end of the day. So that's pretty much it for my quick update with you guys. The Hall of Heroes Bering, the Dark Kobold Bomber. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please take the time to put in the comment section down below some of the unique AO, Guild War O, Hall of Heroes teams, or even TOA teams that you're looking to utilize with regards to this unit. I'm a big fan of this unit, not just for PvP, but for PvE. I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of unique concepts you guys come up with. Okay, so that is it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's your boy Childish, ChildishPlays, checking out. Take care, and we will see you next time, guys. We're out.